What's up, everybody? How's it going? Back with another Fair Shake review. This time we're going to be talking about The New Mutants. So, The New Mutants is the latest X-Men movie. And the cool thing about this one is it's kind of like um, getting us acquainted with some very less popular mutants, hence The New Mutants. And then also, it's kind of handled somewhat like a psychological thriller slash horror movie, and I thought that it was done rather well. To be honest, it's kind of a bringing together this little motley crew and this area where they have to learn how to handle their powers. But the thing is, these are definitely powers that have affected them in ways that are very difficult to understand and live with, because they definitely do not have control of it. So in this, they're really trying to get used to how their powers work, and so they can be safe and be able to be brought back to society. And the doctor there, that's taking care of these children, has to report to her superiors in order to see if they're able to move on from there and rejoin society. And the different powers they end up having is really interesting. And we got some place going to their happy place and able to kind of summon their own kind of like familiar slash armor and weaponry. We have one who's able to heat up their body, kind of like the Human Torch. Then we also have the young man who's able to kind of kind of push force and use it, kind of like able to somewhat fly that way. But kind of tears away at his clothes. Then we also have basically a werewolf lady, and then the main character, her power is kind of like the main driving force kind of the whole plot. So I won't quite give away what her power is, but it definitely affects everyone around her. And I thought the way they utilize that to kind of create the whole horror thriller, plot line is really cool. And then also just to see the relationship they decided to do with the werewolf lady and also the main character was pretty cool. And I apologize, I don't remember the names. It's been a little minute and I don't feel like looking it up. But the movie was entertaining, and I thought it was able to hold a pretty good balance between like superhero horror movie. It definitely isn't super scary, but you definitely see some of the typical traits of what a horror movie would be kind of like, and the way they even tie in a bit, even though this is probably in the comics as well, but the way it ties into Native American like culture as well, for how it ties in with the power and the themes of the movie is really cool. I thought that was nice. Yeah. There's a few moments where it just seems like, wait, what exactly happened just now? Especially since the main character's powers sometimes aren't like its parameters aren't always clearly lined out. So like there's one part with the guy who heats up where he gets affected by the main character's powers, and the situation that it puts him in had me like raise a couple of eyebrows, because some parts of the situation just it's like, oh, it must have, like, I see how it worked here, but this part of it doesn't seem to match up with how things normally work. But it was the only small gripe I had with the way they tried to use her powers in that that like moment there. But yeah, it was pretty good. The action was nice. The CG that they had to use in it as well was cool. And yeah, it was cool. I'm very interested to see if they would continue to tell their story as they leave the place that they were being held, to, you know, master their powers. And you know, the twist in it also was something that was kind of expected, but you know, it was still enjoyable all the same. But yeah, those are my quick thoughts on the New Mutants. Tell me what you guys thought about it down below. I'd be very interested to see. But until next time, much love, peace.